At the end of the last episode, it looked like there was a real possibility of us getting automatic promotion. But we didn't quite manage it. Other teams were a bit better. We fell off a little bit towards the end of the season and we've had to settle for a place in the playoffs. But the playoffs far exceeds our expectations and the dream of playing in the Football League could still come true. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 25 of my Maidstone United save. We looked like we were in with a real possibility of automatic promotion in the last episode. Back-to-back wins over Solihull and Ebbsfleet had left us right in the mix at the top of the table, but it didn't come to fruition. Our next game, we had Stockport. I actually recorded that. I was going to put it as a triple match episode, the last one, but decided against it. But I've snipped it about and we're going to get a little highlights package of that match before we continue. Something a little bit different to start the episode. And you'll see a mix of emotions from me as well. Booty. Goal! What a goal! Beautiful finish from Booty. They were playing a nice little tippy-tappy passing game, and then out of nowhere, Regan Booty has smashed home. Look at that, beautiful left foot shot. And we're getting excited, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting excited. Tomlinson to Ironside, back to Tomlinson. Tomlinson, if he can get the ball across, he does. And Newby has found the goal, 2-0. Newby with the simplest of tap-ins at the far post. And I'm even more excited now than what I was a minute ago. We're not letting anyone get away from us. They've pulled one back here on the hour mark. Half an hour to try and get another goal or hold on to this lead, which has become a slender, delicate lead. Come on, defence. Offside. Linesman, offside. Oh, I hate this game. He's offside. He's not even going to give us the little tight offside bit. He was offside. Right. Shout a bit of encouragement to the team. Might need it after blowing a 2-0 lead. There's Booty to Tomlinson, and Tomlinson. No, look. Yeah, that one's offside, ref, isn't it? I don't know how that's been given offside and their one weren't. Really do not know. Morris over the top. Barham, no, he can't. That's it, ladies and gents. That's the game. Full time, 2-2. So, after throwing away a 2-goal lead at Stockport and ending up with a draw, we then were at home to Bromley. Now, Bromley, the team that had beaten us 7-0 earlier on in the season. We were going into it in much better form, looking for a bit of revenge, and we didn't get it. They beat us 1-0. Pretty even game. Couple of poor performances. Well, poor performance from Deacon. Ironside didn't do much. Couple of decent performances, but overall wasn't the best of performances, and we lost. We then did beat Scunthorpe 2-0, but then another 2 matches without winning. 0-0 draw at home to Wrexham and a 2-1 defeat away at Woking. 2 teams that were in the mix for promotion themselves. Basically threw it away. 1 win in 5. And after 5 matches, we had gone 5 wins in a row in the league to lift us right into title contention and promotion contention. And then threw it away in the space of a couple of weeks. 1 win in 5 matches. meant that the teams at the top, like Grimsby, Southend, were about 8 points or so ahead of us. And then we started to win again. We beat Harrogate 3-1. We went away at Barnet and beat them 4-0. And then beat Guiseley. It's Guiseley, isn't it? Guiseley. 3-2 at home. Meant, with 2 games left of the season, we were 4 points off the top of the table. Goal difference was always going to be an issue because our goal difference was so much worse than everyone else's. But then we played Stevenage away, started okay, and then lost 2-0. Stevenage, who were fighting to try and get into the playoffs themselves, lost 2-0, completely killed off our chances of automatic promotion. I think we went into the last game of the season 5 points off the top. We'd already secured our playoff place, so I decided to rest a load of first team players. I thought I'm not going to risk any injuries for the last game of the season. And that happened. We lost 2-0 at home to Southend, which led to us having to witness this. And as you can see, the league table finished like this. Stockport won the league on 90 points after 46 games. Basically thanks to them beating us. If we'd managed to get a point on the last day of the season, Woking would have won the league. But they didn't. So Woking and Grimsby take the second and third places, which puts them through to the semi-finals of the playoffs. And we will have to play in the first round of the playoffs away at Wrexham. We haven't beaten Wrexham in this series so far. We played them in the FA Cup last season and lost when they were a whole division above us. And we played them twice in the league this season. I think we lost 2-0 away and drew 0-0 at home. So we haven't even scored a goal against them this season. So that's good, isn't it? We go into a playoff against a team we haven't even scored a goal against. But if you remember rightly, in season 1 of this series, we went into the playoffs and I can't remember who we played now. I think it was Billericay. May have been Braintree. It was one of those two anyway. And we hadn't beaten them all season, and we ended up winning. So hopefully history will repeat itself and we'll make our way through to the semi-finals of the playoffs. The other playoff is Stockport at home to Stevenage. Stevenage snatched the last playoff spot from Aldershot. And that's us right up to date now. And ready to go and play Wrexham. And the team that we are trusting to go out and try and get a result and move us a step closer to the Football League is Parks in goal. Howe, Carragher, Wassell, Morris, Phillips, Afire, Booty, Lloyd, Deacon and Ironside. Ironside, incidentally, has managed to find the goal a few times. He scored 7 league goals for us now in 19 games. He's scored quite a few recently. We have Jack Byrne back on the bench. Naughty is on the bench because his fitness isn't 100%. And Swiderski's on the bench because the Fire's been playing really well. He won Young Player of the Month for the last month of the season. So he deserves a place in this team for this game. Trying to stay as positive as possible. It's going to be tough. Phil Parkinson's men are going to be looking to try and get themselves up to the Football League. Everyone expects us to lose. We are the underdogs. We were supposed to be in a relegation battle this season. We finished 6th. So regardless of what happens in this game, I have to look back and be proud of the players and happy with the season that we've had. But I'd love to exceed all expectations even further and get promoted. But Wrexham are a good side. We haven't scored a goal against them this season, so we're going to have to change that to get a win. And it looks like they're going to have the first attack here. They do, and Kavanagh, that's a good save from Parks. Good play from Wrexham, but lovely save from Parks. Absolutely packed out ground by the looks of it. There's fans everywhere. Well, not packed out, I can see a few empty seats, but you know what I mean. This is the National League playoff first round. It's not even the semi-final. So it's a good crowd for it. Here's Deacon back to Phillips. Phillips over the top, Ironside. Flicked it through. Can Lloyd get to it? He can! He can! And Alfie Lloyd has opened the scoring. We have taken the lead away at Wrexham within the first 9 minutes of the game. It's advantage Maidstone in this first round playoff clash. And Ironside, great flick on. Lloyd has broke through, got there before the keeper did. And it's 1-0. I'm going to try and contain my excitement. I'm going to probably get even more nervous now, to be fair. But Lloyd has latched onto that. He's been so unlucky this season. He's hit the post, he's hit the bar, he's had keepers make brilliant saves against him. And he's latched onto that one. And there's Lloyd again, back to Howe. Can Howe get across in here? He can't. He plays it back to a fire. Howe. Ironside. Oh! And Ironside can't direct his header on target. But at half time, the stats are pretty equal, but the scoreline is us 1-0 up and 45 minutes away from a playoff semi-final. Hopefully we can hold out here, or add a second. There's Kavanagh, and Kavanagh has found the equaliser for Wrexham. Defence opened up. It was midfield just sort of folded away. Spencer's played the ball through. Kavanagh beating the offside trap. Parks was in no man's land. And Wrexham are level. But we're still in this. We're not out of it yet. It's still only 1-1 for now. And they've had another chance. Wrexham look like they're going to start turning the screw here. Make a couple of changes, I think. Take Deacon off. Actually, I changed my substitutes and I put Naughty back on. He was left out completely and I've taken the wrong player out. So I can't take Deacon off because I haven't got another left-sided midfielder. So I'm going to have to keep him on. Well, actually, Jack Byrne. Jack Byrne can play there. The other team, Morris on the left, is struggling for fitness. But sorry about that. Just had a bit of a coughing fit. Here's Booty with a corner in, and we've equalised. Alfie Lloyd has got on the end of it, and it's 2-2. Yeah, I was having a coughing fit, so I had to pause the recording quickly. That's a lovely corner in from Booty. Keeper saved it, but couldn't get it away. And Lloyd has scored his second of the game. Now, for some reason, I thought Wrexham were in the lead then. We're 2-1 up. we're going through to the semi-finals. Here's Carragher to Lloyd. Lloyd back to Phillips. Phillips all the way back to the goalkeeper. I don't know what he's doing all the way out there. Here's Lloyd, who's carrying an injury, but he gets the ball across. Morris to Booty. Booty to Afire. Howe with the shot, and it's gone just over the bar. And we're literally seconds away from a place in the National League playoff semi-final, and we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We have done it. I may have had to cut a couple of times during that match because I kept coughing, but we have just beaten Wrexham away to move ourselves to the semi-final of the National League playoffs and 2 matches away from promotion to the Football League. As it stands, it says it's unknown who we're playing. But it doesn't matter who we're playing. If we can win our next 2 matches, we're going to be in the Football League. Weirdly, there's a draw for the semi-final. I thought it was all based on league position. So I thought we would play Wrexham, Stockport played Stevenage, and then the 2 of us would then play either Grimsby or Woking. But apparently there's a draw. So should we go and find out who we're playing in the semi? 4 teams, it don't really matter who we get. I think we've lost to pretty much all of them this season. So Woking are the first team out, and they will play Stockport. So we play Grimsby, and we're away. So Grimsby, the team that finished 3rd, they get home advantage, and we will see if we can beat them. This season, Grimsby, we lost 4-3 away, which was our first defeat of the season, and then we beat them 2-0 at home. So we've scored 5 goals against them. On aggregate, we're ahead. Let's hope we can have the advantage in the semi-final and move ourselves into the playoff final. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry about the couple of coughing fits I had. I think I had to have a little break at half time of the playoff game, and then when I was making substitutions, just as I went to start playing again, I started coughing, so I had to quickly stop the recording then. And I don't like to normally watch the highlights of the opposition goal, so I think because I watched the highlight, I think that's why I thought Wrexham were 2-1 up. But anyway, I will see you next time for a playoff semi-final. Thank you very much for watching that episode. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.